One, Paul Hates Foreigners.
The Paul Show.
Now, welcome to the
Paul.
free post show. I was doing a ideology yesterday, and a foreign guy came in and started talking shit about me and my country,
Well, how do you
like
know he was
America. Like, look, I can talk shit about America because I am an American. I was born and raised here, and that is what founded this country, was people like me mouthing off about the people in power. But I will be goddamned if I'm going to sit and listen to some fucking limey-ass, yuck-mouth Brit or some fucking piece of shit Norwegian or some German fucking Nazi scum have a fucking word to say about this fucking country, because they all want to be here. Every last one of them is boned up to the point of no return to be here. So fuck you. If you're not from here, keep your criticisms about this land to your fucking self when I'm in earshot, unless you want to get a fucking earful. I don't take that shit.
Well, how do you know that person was
I don't take that shit.
How do you know they were foreign?
Because he used a word that only foreign people do.
Oh, he outed himself.
He said something about how I'm always giving bad advices. And I was like, okay, you're Polish, Czech, you're Eastern European, fucking, red block piece of shit. You're living in a hovel and you're wishing you were here. So fuck you.
So what, did you
Get out of here.
You ended up banning them, right?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Of course.
The only proper way to deal with someone...
Not before I gave him an earful, though. I didn't want him to get kicked out before he heard my spiel, and then off with his head. I don't take that shit. Do you guys put up with that fucking shit from foreigners?
Like, personally, no.
Hearing a fucking redneck around here going, this country going to hell, that's music to my motherfucking ears, dog. I live on that. I just spent a week marinating in that. I love it. But I'm telling you what, dude, if there's a foreign accent on that voice, my head is going to go, whoop. I'm going to find who that was, and I'm going to escort them to the next fucking airport to head back to whatever shithole they're from.
You don't like it, leave it.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
And if you ain't here, shut your mouth, because you don't know what we're
I always
about.
love the selective patriotism of people. Because it's like, when they got someone they like in there, it's a fucking crime to say a negative thing about the country. But when
We got to come together.
As soon as the opposition party wins, it's like, this country's a shithole now. Doesn't turn our country into a shithole. It's like, man.
I might take you seriously, but you're on dynomatch.com, so I really just can't.
Yeah, well, dynomatch.com.
I mean,
that's where you find.
Oh, that's where Denver's on there?
Yeah, Denver.
The last dinosaur?
Denver, the last dinosaur.
Wow.
Which begs the question of why there would be an entire site to facilitate. Maybe his mating habits are that robust.
Well, there's a lot of cartoon dinosaurs, so maybe they needed a site. Like all the what's that fucking movie that was all about little baby dinosaurs that are lost? You remember it, right? You know what I'm
about? Land Before Time.
Land Before Time.
Yeah.
That's full of fucking dinosaurs. They got a date, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Dynomatch.com.
I didn't think about that. But
Yeah.
why is it called Denver the Last Dinosaur if there's all these dinosaurs though?
I think that's
just like a marketing thing.
I think that's just like a moniker, like how they called Elvis the King when he wasn't really the king.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, I'm being too literal here.
Paul loves America, but what did he just say? Elvis wasn't a king?
He wasn't a king. He was the king.
You guys ever hear about that dude that declared himself Emperor of America?
Yes, I've heard about it. He lived in San Francisco and the late.
Was his name Paul Parkey? I know. I haven't heard this.
Let me see if I can find a little thing about it.
The Emperor of the United States?
His name was Joshua Abraham Norton. He was
I haven't heard of this dude.
Yeah, look at his fucking Emperor Norton, dude. Here, I'll fucking put his wiki up so you guys can see.
Throw him up there. I got to take a look at this dude.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like him.
Yeah, there he is. And
he looks like a good emperor.
Yeah, he was known as Emperor Norton. He was a citizen of San Francisco who proclaimed himself Norton the First, Emperor of the United States in 1859. He later assumed the secondary title of Protector of Mexico. Norton was born in England but spent some of his early life in South Africa, blah, 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 blah. I want to hear about the part where he declared himself fucking emperor here. He declares himself emperor. So by 1859, Norton had become completely discontented with what he considered the inadequacies of the legal and political structure of the United States. On September 17, 1859, he took matters into his own hands and distributed letters to various newspapers in the city proclaiming himself emperor of these United States.
Dude, listen to this. This is beautiful. At the peremptory request and desire of a large majority of the citizens of this United States, I, Joshua Norton, formerly of Algoa Bay, Cape of Good Hope, and now for the last 9 years, 10 months past, of San Francisco, California, declare and proclaim myself Emperor of these United States, and in virtue of the authority thereby in me vested, do hereby order and direct the representatives of the different states of the Union to assemble in musical hall of this city on the damn. He just went straight to work. He was like, all right, well,
no time.
Everybody in Washington is coming here to go to the musical hall to listen to my proclamations. Did anybody show?
Let's find out. The announcement was first printed for humorous effect by the editor of the San Francisco Daily Evening Bulletin. Norton later added Protector of Mexico to his title and thus began his whimsical 12-year reign over America. Norton issued numerous decrees on matters of the state, including a decree on October 12, 1859, to formally abolish the United States Congress. In it, he observed... Paul, you can take that one.
In it, he observed, fraud and corruption prevent a fair and proper expression of the public voice, that open violation of the laws are constantly occurring, caused by mobs, parties, factions, and undue influence of political sects. That the citizen has not the protection of person and property which he is entitled. I agree, Emperor Norton. Fucking A, who's this dude's direct descendant? Did he leave behind any children?
Yeah.
Then we gotta find.
It's a lineage, dude.
Yeah, we gotta find.
We need to find the emperor.
Yes.
The last emperor of America.
Norton was occasionally visionary. Some of his imperial decrees exhibited profound foresight. He issued instructions to form a League of Nations. He explicitly forbade any form of conflict between religions or their sects and decreed the construction of a suspension bridge or tunnel connecting Oakland and San Francisco.
God damn.
His later decrees, however, became increasingly irritated at the lack of prompt obedience by the authorities.
Well, no shit.
Long after his death, blah, 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 blah. Later years in death, in popular culture. So,
dude, why haven't they done a movie about this dude?
They totally should. And I hope they don't fucking... For some reason, I look at him and I feel like they're going to goddamn cast Hugh Jackman again.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, that would be better, honestly. Like a Seth Rogen.
Give Seth Rogen a chance to play a serio-comic, biopic with of Emperor Norton, dude. I'd watch it.
Yeah, let's see how we do.
Yeah. Have it had a little heartbreak in it, a little hint that he's actually crazy and suffering from things, but keep it lighthearted for the most part. You know what I mean?
A little romance, a little intrigue,
little romance, little intrigue, maybe a little danger.
Go back up. Listen to the last part.
Yeah.
Upwards of 10,000 people lined the streets of San Francisco to pay homage at his funeral. So, dude, 10,000 people. So he was loved in San Francisco, man. 10,000 people showed up.
Well, if I was living at this time in the same city as this fucking dude, I would have been fucking treating him like an emperor too. He had all the good ideas already.
He did. He was ahead of his time. He wanted to fucking...
That's why we got to find the child of Norton. We got to find the direct descendant of Emperor Norton and crown him.
Does it say he had any kids, TJ?
I don't know. It doesn't really...
I have considered benevolent dictatorship as a replacement for our woefully fucking broken democratic process.
To Emperor Norton. Let's see. Does he have an heir?
He has to, dude.
Where is the heir of Norton the First, Emperor of America? I call to all historians, genealogists, teachers, students of history. My country, the United States, has languished without its emperor for many years.
So we're not the only ones that feel this way. Or at least I'm not. I'm not going to put words in you guys' mouth.
This is a post from back in 2007 where someone was looking for the heir.
Yeah, no. Well, it seems that the people clamor for their emperor. To me, I don't know. That's all the proof I need.
Yeah, man.
The people cry out for leadership. They cry out for Norton. Where, in this time of great turmoil and need, is Emperor Norton?
There's a Reddit thread asking, do the descendants of Emperor Norton's siblings have any claim to the Empire of the United States?
Hell yeah. Well, of course they would.
So he did die without children. So unfortunately, there's no direct heir.
That sucks.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's a lot of complications then. 'Cause, I mean, who has claim to the throne then?
All it
of the United
takes.
States.
I think Paul should just steal this guy's shtick and declare himself emperor.
Yeah,
Paul,
I'll falsify some documents and claim a direct lineage to Norton.
I mean, there's no reason to do that. No one recognizes the fucking emperor. I mean, I guess we do now, but that's about it. So.
Well, shit, man. Maybe I'll just get together my proclamation and I'll just put it out there.
Right.
Because that's what he did.
Yeah, you just need to send a proclamation, all the newspapers and whatever the fuck else.
That I proclaim myself Emperor of the United States in the lineage of the great Emperor Norton the First.
Well, you're going to have to move to San Francisco then, because obviously that's where the seat of power was.
No, hell, the seat of power is where the emperor is. Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, Scotty, that's the rule.
I don't think so,
The
Paul.
seat of power is wherever the emperor rests his ass. New Orleans, Louisiana is now the seat of the fucking globe, Scotty.
I think, Paul, that you don't... You know what, Paul? I think where's your palace going to be, though? If you're going to be emperor, where's your palace?
Emperor Norton didn't have a palace.
Yeah, Emperor Norton lived frugally. Why shouldn't I?
What was I don't know. What did he even do? I guess he
spent his days inspecting San Francisco street in an elaborate blue uniform
with gold-plated.
So I have no idea how he got money.
It was apparently given to him by officers of the United States Army post. So basically, someone gave him these epaulets.
So
people just enjoyed Norton's kind of crazy.
Yeah, basically
bullshit.
he just became like he's a local crazy character.
He's like a ward of the state. They the whole city took care of him, because he was the emperor.
See, that's why we need an emperor. So a fanciful depiction of Norton dressed as Napoleon.
Oh yeah, is that him there on the left? Pope. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is him here. So basically, this is him as I guess like sort of a Pope-ish figure.
Yeah,
and everyone is waiting in line to
have his blessing
or whatever the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's cool.
So here's a piece of Norton currency, I guess.
Oh wow,
worth $10.
So this is a note
worth $10.
Yes, worth 10 Nortonian dollars.
Dude, this is getting complex now, though.
Yeah,
I have to issue a currency.
Issue currency and all kinds of stuff.
And I gotta show up in public and give proclamations.
So here's a plaque commemorating him. Pause, traveler, and be grateful to Norton the First, Emperor of the United States, Protector of Mexico, 1859 to 80. Or is that? Yeah.
Whose prophetic
wisdom conceived and decreed the bridging of San Francisco Bay.
And among other things.
Yeah.
But, dude, a visionary.
Dude,
a guy that nobody took seriously until, after he was gone.
Norton looked out at the bay and said, "There should be a bridge!" And you know
this
what?
tickles...
One day there was.
This tickles the same, itch in me that, the idea of walking into the woods with a cult does, though. Maybe this is the way I do that, but remain part of society.
Yeah, you just become an outcast. You become it's kind of like I was talking about the other day with what was that weird job where they fucking get you to rich people hire you to be a hermit on their land.
Oh yeah,
entertain their party guests.
Yeah,
shit.
Be like a weird wizard of the woods that comes out and give. Yeah, dude, I gotta find a gig like that, man. I think that's what I was built for.
Yeah,
but I could do
bring
this.
that fashion back, Paul.
It would be cool to just have the people and their donations keep me going, and I'd walk the streets of New Orleans and tap at the stones, you know what I mean, and make proclamations and then go home.
Yeah.
Be remembered as a local crazy. I could do that. I could be. That's better than I expect to be remembered. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Go for it. Go for it.
Are you gonna be Norton the
sky's
Second?
The limit.
Or are you gonna have a different name?
Oh, I'd definitely be Norton the Second. I mean, I would want people to know that the blood is strong and that the lineage is there, and I wouldn't want to confuse people.
Would you go full on Joshua Abraham Norton?
No, I would probably be Emperor Paul Everett Norton the Second.
So you just ditch the whole Parky thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a weird.
I want to ditch that anyway. I want to be done with that name. Yeah. I've been thinking about Zego for a long time. Just Zego.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. I like it.
It fits better.
I like it.
It fits better.
It fits better.
Everyone that knows you will still call you Paul, though, because those be force of habit. Like, Paul.
No, I'm fine with Paul.
He said Paul. He said keep him Paul.
Okay, I want to keep Paul. Okay. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I just want to drop the Parky.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
To be done with that. Ugh.
Well, yeah, last names so rarely get used anyways.
Yeah.
Dude.
You guys got a cool one though. It's short, easy to remember.
Yeah.
You guys got dealt a good hand in their last name.
4 letters, dude.
Yeah, Kirk. It's kind of the only bad thing it's got going for it is some people don't like people with 2 first names. You know what I mean? It's kind of got that 2 first name quality.
Yeah, that's true. It does.
But I don't care. I'd rather have a fucking short
It's a
name.
weird superstition. And plus all the fucking Star Trek jokes we get, which is fine with me because I actually like.
Yeah, you like Star Trek, dude. You gotta like being.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
referred
cool.
to in that manner.
It's weird to me that William Shatner also played T.J. Hooker.
He did. I used to watch TJ. We used to make fun of the way he ran in that show.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Every time, like he would always hold his gun like this,
Let me ask you this: what's more
and
awkward?
his legs
though?
would just spin.
I want to ask you, what's more awkward? William Shatner running, or William Shatner singing?
Man,
I kind of like William Shatner singing.
I really like it,
and I don't like his running.
Like it,
Can you
I like
pull
it
up-
because it's bad. I like his running too.
Can you pull up William
They're
Shatner
both-
running? I know what he sounds like singing, but
He swings his legs out in this big arc when he runs, like side to side. He kind of, I don't know, it's a weird
I don't know if I'm
run.
gonna be able to find him running. Let's see. Here we go.
TJ Hooker.
It's a chase scene. Let me see if he runs in it. Yeah, he does. Hold
Oh,
on.
All right,
sick.
cool. Take a look.
Dude, gold. You hit it.
Okay, I got it. All right, I got it. I found that pretty quick.
I've got to run.
All right, so he's gonna run.
Okay.
He's in his car. I'm gonna cut the volume here.
Yeah.
He's in the car. This crook is running.
Yeah, the crook takes off. TJ Hooker gets
Stop.
out. Here he goes. Look at him go.
Why does he run?
He's gonna
He
keep running.
runs. He runs so weird. Oh, yeah. Get him on the straightaway right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I haven't seen this since I was fucking 10 years old.
Stop.
It's still every bit as funny. What the fuck? He runs like a dwarf. He runs like he doesn't know how to run. Look at him. Look at his little legs pumping. He's so determined. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
William Shatner is short.
See, the reason I remembered this, too, is they loved doing this in TJ Hooker. This was like a plot point in TJ Hooker where, like, a dude would take off running and only TJ Hooker can fucking keep up with him. But Shatner looks like he wouldn't run 2 steps.
No.
Look at him.
Oh.
And it's always an endurance match, you know, like, who's going to stop running first, TJ Hooker or this crook? Yeah, that's a stunt man there now. Come on, that wasn't.
That's William Shatner, dude. Come on. Oh,
He's got a knife.
Oh shit, dude! I kind of want to watch TJ Hooker now.
Maybe that could be our next commentary. Is we'll watch some
Yeah.
episodes of T.J. Hooker.
Yeah, we'll just watch a couple hours of TJ Hooker because this show is ridiculous. Look at this bullshit. You just kung fu'd him with the fucking. Oh my god! Look at this bullshit.
I'm a trained ninja.
Yeah, that was the thing about TJ Hooker too. He was kind of like a martial artist, and I think this really was like somebody went to fucking Shatner and was like, "What do you want to do, Shatner?" He's like, "I just want to be, a cop that can beat everybody up, can do everything, can outrun any crook, can drive better than any crook." That's what the show is, you know. Oh man, we gotta watch some TJ Hooker, dude.
T.J. Hooker. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, that's the pre-post show.
I just can't get the video of William Shatner running out of my
Dude,
head.
I'm telling you.
But we needed. You never
I'm running.
That was a perfect clip too, because you got to see the full. You got multiple angles. It
Yeah.
was just like everything.
Well,
We
wait,
used to
wait.
die on the playground when I was like 8, 9, 10, laughing, trying to run like TJ Hooker. Like we'd each take turns to see who was better. You know what I mean? So stupid. That fucking show. Oh my god.
There's just some shows that are like that. They're so bad that they're entertaining.
A lyricist who's
It became very popular.
You got
9
one
a.m.
there. You find some more TJ Hooker.
This is not.
And I'm gonna be high. As a kite by then.
Yep.
Miss the earth so much.
Isn't that incredible
I
singing?
miss
It is.
my wife.
I mean, I gotta say, dude, if there's one person that could get away with this, it's him. So
I love when it gets all trippy and shit. He's talking to his giant.
what do you mean when it gets all trippy?
Mars ain't the kind of place to raise a kid. In fact, it's cold as hell.
Who did he think was gonna watch this and be like, "Yeah, this is the
no one there
new
to
thing"?
raise them. If you did. And all this science.
Wow.
All this science.
It's so fucking awesome.
I don't know.
The answer to which one is more awkward is the jury is still out now that I've seen both back to back.
The running is definitely more viscerally funny.
That doesn't make it more awkward by nature,
It
though.
doesn't.
It is very awkward, though.
Yeah,
Which is part of the funny.
And also, I would probably be laughing a lot harder if this was the first time I'd seen this. But I've
Well,
seen
yes,
it
that's
multiple
true. I've
fucking
seen
times.
this a bunch of times.
William Shatner is just the personification of awkwardness.
And
He
then
really
it's
is.
like It's like a precursor to
Oh, yeah.
multiplicity, dude.
Like Party Time Shatner comes out with his tie all undone and he's boogieing.
Brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, I'm a rock, it's man.
on a rock.
Get out of here, Shatner, you fucking weirdo.
dude, I'm glad he's out there.
Me too.
I'm glad he's out there doing this.
Isn't he
weird-
almost 90 years old?
I don't know.
He's like, maybe he's the successor to Emperor Norton.
Dude, William
Maybe.
Shatner is still alive, but I think he's like 88, 89
Dude,
years old.
He's
old
alive.
as shit.
When
He's
I-
getting up there.
It's just so obvious when we went and saw him. He was at the Star Trek convention. He made his little speech.
I
It
don't
was-
know the man.
It was just so obvious he's the biggest asshole.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so out of
Yeah.
touch, and he's so on his own fucking planet.
Have you heard those that commercial thing that got released of him? Like he was doing some commercial voiceover and he was just doing shit for them and like they kept making him do retakes and he finally blows up at him. They played it on Stern a long time ago. And he's just such a douche. You could just tell.
Dude, there was
Oh my
this,
god, he's totally.
when you go to the Star Trek convention, most of the people like they basically start off with like, "This is what I'm doing now." That's kind of like that's one of the pitches for them. They also make money, but that's one of like the selling points to get to fucking sell their shit to a new audience or the.
I got to play you this. This is William
Oh,
Shatner.
you're playing
You'll be
this?
amazed at what you hear. Okay?
Can there be a little more excitement in the beginning?
Okay. All right.
It sounded like really laid, really super laid back.
Well, I'm saying, okay. I'll try and do that. Let's do take two. This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. Well, speak up, and maybe you better do it the way you hear it. Do it for me. No, I mean just go ahead.
This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. So take the next few minutes and listen very closely. You'll be amazed at what you hear.
Is that the way you'd like me to do it? Okay, I'll do it that way. Okay, ready. This is William Shatner, and I would like to invite you to take a journey with me into the 21st century. Was that satisfactory to you?
I don't know, maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. I mean,
No, because if your mouth were open, you'd have popped some pills in them. So do the next paragraph for me so I can get an idea of how you want it. This is page 2.
well,
So he just
I
basically,
really
like,
don't want
makes
to,
the dude
because
do
I
it.
think You actually have a better.
How would you want me to
No,
do
I
it?
don't think I do. I would like to hear you read the second paragraph so I can do it that way. Let me hear.
I really, now that I look.
See that I do it the way the company wants it. So I'm going to do it the way you read it.
Well, but I don't want you to do it.
But you're telling me how you want me to do it.
Well, I'm sorry.
No. I am going.
Can you believe the nerve of those people trying to give him fucking direction
I know.
like that, dude?
How dare they?
You're trying to tell me
Don't
what
they
to
know?
do.
Don't they know who he
No,
is?
But what I was saying is that most people come in at the Star Trek convention and they go like, blah blah blah. I'm working on this and this and this. William Shatner's like, it's so hot in Las Vegas.
I just love that the first take that they give him, that he gives them, sounds like he's on Quaaludes or something. He's like, "This is William Shatner,
Oh, he's
and I
super
want to
subdued.
invite you to the 21st century. Pay attention. And he thinks that's the brilliant one. He's like, all right, next paragraph. You know what I mean? What a fucking douche.
One take, did it again.
Good old one
But
take
TJ,
shot.
do you remember what I'm talking about? Like, he just complained about how hot Las Vegas was,
yeah.
and it was like a bunch of bullshit. And then it was like the rest of it was like George Takei is a liar.
You still got it.
He's an asshole, but
You
you know
still
what?
got it, William.
Yeah, he claimed that George Takei was there, or was going to be there the next day or whatever. And someone asked him a question about their animosity towards each other, and Shatner's answer was like, "I don't know the man.
I don't know
the man." I'm like, wait, what? You guys worked on a TV show like
Yeah, for like 10 years
10
together.
years? Well, yeah, and you
I
guys
saw-
made, like,
I saw the
fucking-
man.
a bunch of movies together.
Yeah.
I saw him.
You know, I was around
I
him.
spoke to him a few times, but
I don't know the man.
ultimately, I don't know the man.
Why don't you tell me what you'd like me to say about him? No, I want to hear you do it. I want to hear you tell me what you want to hear me say about Takei. Go ahead. No. What a douche. But whatever. I'm glad he's out there. The world needs
Despite
assholes,
the
honestly.
fact, and despite the fact that he's a total douche, I like him.
The world really does.
I
need
like him
assholes.
because of how much of a douche he is. It's actually kind of comforting knowing he's out there being a douche.
Yeah.
Just like you, TJ.
Kind
Yeah, I
of
know.
like our last episode, honestly, that just aired on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Chevy.
like he's
Good
got
old Chevy.
He's got that likable asshole Chevy Chase thing going on.
Yep.
Well, except not many people like Chevy Chase.
Anyway,
So I don't know.
He's still well liked.
I don't know.
Chevy, not so much.
We like Chevy Chase.
Yeah, we do.
Here
well,
at Deep Fat
I'd say a lot
Friday.
more people like William Shatner
Me
than
and
Chevy
Paul do
Chase.
anyway.
He's one of us, dude. He's a fucking.
Shatner's more of an
Shatner's a little bit better of,
he-
keeping
he's
his
more of an
asshole
underground.
nature down.
Yeah, he's more of an underground.
He's a little passive aggressive.
Yeah, and like the shit he just did in this call, or
Not
this
overtly
recording
mean,
studio. It wasn't like
but
he was
snarky.
like, "You're a fucking idiot" or something. He's like,
I'll do it however
he's
you
fucking
want.
with him. He's
Oh
like,
no, he was doing it
he's trolling him.
for sure.
Anyway, so that's the pre-post show. I guess that's actually the end of this time.
Cool.
Jury's still out on what's more awkward. His
Yeah,
singing,
let us know in the comments. I want to see what you guys think.
his singing or his running. Let us know.